What's up, YouTube? Well, I got a good bit to talk about in this one. Well, first of all, everybody keeps saying the beast system, this, that, and the other. That Bill Gates is, ushering in the beast system. Um, Let me tell you something. The beast system is your government, your false religion, yes, the Vatican, your elites are the bad Jew bloodline and the bad Gentile bloodline. See, it said in there that they were going to put themselves, higher than anybody, and they have. It also said that, no flesh would be saved. Think about that after what we've just started to hear about in the Epstein. Now, I know you all are like, not you all, as in, I'm talking to the general public that doesn't know anything about this. That's what I mean when I say you all like that. I'm not going to keep explaining that. What I mean by that is when I say, you all that don't know this is exactly what I mean. You all that don't know this, or y'all don't know this, that's the same thing. It's the group of people that, are on the fence about it, might not really believe it, or maybe not even heard it. Um, this thing about human meat has been going around since Rabbi Finkelstein. And yes, I understand that's probably not his real name. Um, no, no crap. You can also, unless he's really good at faking a Jewish accent and all that, you can tell just the way he talks and how nasty he is. You can tell. Um, that's what I mean. Uh, the beast system and the deception and all that's been going on ever since they took Jesus off the earth. Obviously, that's when everything started. The reason why it seems like it goes in birth pains and all that is because they are busy working on their selfish stuff and other plans that they're doing. Now, while they're doing these selfish little nasty little meetings like Epstein Island, um, they're also conducting, you know, seances, and you know how Christians are to pray, for protection and all that. These people do the same thing, but it's these sacrifices and these blood rituals and all this. Now, what's really funny is that still mirrors God in the Old Testament, because the Old Testament, whenever you got, like beef or anything like that, you are not supposed to eat any of the fat, any of the organs, anything like that. You are supposed to burn them on an altar for certain things to Jesus or God. Yeah, all that was supposed to be burnt on an offering. You're supposed to do certain things with the ashes, things like that. That's where they get all this stuff. Maybe that's why when Jesus died on the cross, everybody was considered saved in a different way, because he knew that they were going to mirror that. So now it has changed because he didn't want them being able to manipulate us into thinking that, that was the real religion just because they did the same things. Well, how come you got so many different ways? Because that's different people's idea, basically all from the devil, to have different avenues to snag you. If you're not going to go towards Islam, then you've got something that's close to it that still isn't the right religion, but maybe it'll snag those people. You have ones just like Christianity today, modern day Christianity. Now, I don't know what God's going to say about it. I'm just going by what the book says. We are screwed because we've accepted all this. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you how you know that it's the government and bankers that we've accepted. That is the reception. How you know is the fact of what they came in and did, promising you an easier way. If you let us take it over, you won't have all this stuff to worry about on your own. That would be peace and safety. That would be them crying peace and safety to you. If you accept our deal, we take care of you. You don't have to work so hard. Right. Got you blindsided and into a word salad. And most people are forgetting that that gives them power over water, food, and land. Did we do it? Oh, hell yeah, we did it. Because it was so long ago, you have different generations that have grown up in each stage of them doing that. It's gotten worse. Looks better to us, but we lose more. Right. Where do you think the art of manipulation and all that came from? These people. What is it? Black magic, witchcraft, sleight of hand? Not true. Right. Most people that use those techniques, they're not doing it for a good reason. Doesn't mean that anybody that is using a manipulation tactic, it doesn't mean it's not for a good reason. It means 95% of the people using manipulation and black magic is for bad reasons. But using that manipulation even for good reasons, I don't know. That all depends on God and what He's seen in your head and heart. It has nothing to do with what I mean, we can warn you, but you're right, we could be wrong. And that's where we start getting the benefit of the doubt with people. Because maybe that is why they did what they did. We don't know. All we know is what it looks like. Now, there's different things where you can tell. You can tell. Well, I don't know why I started thinking of this, but Erica Kirk, okay, shows the three pictures of, are the picture of her and two friends eating pizza. Now, she examined the facial expressions. Has any girl I've ever known eating pizza, like just regular out chilling eating pizza, is kind of like Erica, but if you really pay attention to her body language, she is being overly dramatic about eating that. Okay, for one. For two, I've never seen anybody in my life look at pizza like it was going to bite them. The one on her one side, when you're looking at the photo, it would be our right side, her, I guess hers, cause her left side if you reverse it, because of course they're looking at us, so or facing us. So our right side, their left side. Just the look on her face says ew. Okay. Now the one on the other side, which would be our left, their right, she's looking at it like she's disgusted with it. Like I can't believe I'm eating this. Um, the the other girl, even though she's got the ew look on her face, she looks like the same thing. I can't believe I'm eating this. But when you start to factor all that in, that okay, well, they have actually made real out of people and ate it, real pizza. That's what Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston is talking about. See, this is where y'all are getting it mixed up because that code word pizza can mean a couple of different things. Just like the 6-7 or any other code word. It can mean anything depending on, you know, the group and what they're using it for. Which means it could stand for five, six different things. I'm just giving a number. It could stand for way more than that. It all depends on what's going on in the room, what the conversation is, and what they thought of that they don't want anybody else to know about. But anyway, she had a boyfriend that had a tattoo of pizza on his bottom lip. Okay, the inside of his bottom lip, not the outside of his face, on the inside. So he's hiding it. Not only that, that's a lot of pain just to get pizza written on your lip. She also said that she hadn't been dating and all that. Her roommate would go out with a different guy all the time and she wouldn't under. Yeah, right, Erica. She said she didn't drink. We see multiple pictures and things of that of her drinking. So everything she said was a lie. And why she lied blatantly like that, knowing this stuff's out there, kind of makes you wonder.